quick story. So I was asked to sub in a very rural school. It's 90% indigenous kids, and I love them. And they had given their teacher a nervous breakdown. She wasn't coming back. So they had pretty much burned through every sub available, and it was a 45-minute drive for me. But I drove out there, and in one day, got the kids calmed down and focused and able to do some schoolwork. How I did that, though, they didn't understand. They being the teachers. So the superintendent called me and asked me if I would work there for a month, and I agreed. And he asked if I would become their teacher. So I went out there, and it was a 4th, 5th, 6th grade combination class, and they were throwing books at teachers, fighting each other, yelling, screaming. They had almost no fear, but there were a couple kids who would hide under the desks when stuff went crazy. So what I did is I focused on the socio-emotional development and needs of these kids. I just took the first week and helped them get to know each other. We assigned roles, and they voted on and volunteered to do different things in the classroom. We built community. We talked about taking care of ourselves and one another. And we did this interspersed with lessons on multiplication tables and beginning division and, cool stuff like what happened in Pompeii is for history and things like that. Meanwhile, the 7th and 8th grade teacher was becoming very jealous that I was able to do this with these kids, and she asked me, how do you do that? I can't seem to get my kids to listen like that. So we took a walk, and I explained it to her, and she did not like my answer. Because my answer was, I don't control the kids, I teach them to control themselves. I don't do the hypocritical thing of telling kids to care for each other and then punishing them and hurting them when they do things I don't like. Instead, I build up their strengths, I build up their courage, I allow them to talk back so that we can have discussions about their feelings, their emotions, their perspectives, and we work to understand each other without fear. Now, the doctor in this small rural town did not understand what was going on and contacted me to talk to me because she said that this was the healthiest she's ever seen these kids, and it was even affecting the families. The entire families were getting healthier. So the point is, we need to treat socio-emotional health equal to physical health in schools.